What I want perhaps just to touch on now is the difference between that HSG model and legally what is in the Health and Safety at Work Act, and try and get a parallel between the two and how they come together. Within the Health and Safety at Work Act, Section 2 is telling us that legally any company that employs more than 5 people, 5 or more people, has to have a health and safety policy. And that should contain 3 sections. So the Health and Safety at Work Act saying is your overall health and safety policy should contain 3 sections: a statement of intent, the organisation, and the arrangements. And this is where we've got the word policy meaning 2 different things. Legally, when we use the word policy, it means the whole thing. The statement of intent is the organisation, the people bit, and the arrangements bits, which is all the procedures in one. If we flip back to HSG 65, the policy there, the word policy, means exactly the same as the statement of intent. Organising box on there is exactly the same as the organisation there. It's all about the people, the roles, the responsibilities, the communication, the delegation, the reporting lines. That's exactly the same. This bit here, the arrangements, is all of this. So the arrangements in the legal definition is all about how we define our risk assessments, how we plan health and safety, how we're going to go about measuring it, how we're going to go about reviewing it, how we're going to go about auditing it. So all the detail of how we're doing that goes into this bit here. The practical arrangements and systems in place to ensure that the policy, the whole thing, is implemented. Important thing is, legally, we have to have all those things in place. We have to have that statement, we have to know what people are doing, and we have to have all the procedures in place so we know how to do our risk assessments, how to do our audits, inspections, how we control display screen equipment usage, how we control manual handling, etc, etc, etc. That's all there. So it's just unfortunate there's a slight overlap of words there, right? But as long as you're quite clear whether it's the HSG model in your definitions or whether it's your legal side of things, but there is overlap there between the two. Again, what I'd ask you to perhaps have a think about in your own organisation is that policy statement of intent there? Is available? Have you read it? Does it mean anything? Right? Where is your policy located? Can people access it? Quite often the policy is in the Health and Safety Manager's office, but perhaps only the relevant bits of the arrangements, so the practical arrangements are there available in the various areas. So we don't need to see everything, we never read everything. But how is that transmitted down the organisation? And most important, if you read that policy statement, would you be happy that that is actually taking place? Can you read those words and feel that culture? Is it actually happening on the shop floor? Is it nice words on a piece of paper that's not happening? And that's what audits would look at. Are they saying they're doing one thing, but actually doing something else?